Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm super excited to share something a little different with you. Something that combines my love for fashion with my absolute adoration for my dog, Bella. Yes, you heard it right. We're diving into the fabulous world of dog fashion shows. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What's so special about dressing up a dog? But let me tell you, it's not just about the outfits. It's about the experience, the bonding, and of course, the sheer joy of watching your pup strut their stuff like they own the runway. So, let's kick things off with the basics. First, I had to figure out what kind of style would suit Bella. She's a little Yorkshire Terrier, full of sass and personality. I thought, what would Bella wear if she were a supermodel? I decided to go for a glamorous look. Think sparkly dresses, chic accessories, and maybe even a little tiara. But before I could dive into the wardrobe, I had to make sure Bella was ready to slay the runway. Training was the first step. Now, I'm not talking about rigorous obedience training here. No, this is all about getting her comfortable with the idea of walking in a show. I started by introducing her to the concept of the runway at home. I set up a little makeshift runway in my living room, using a long piece of fabric as the catwalk. At first, she was a bit confused. I mean, who wouldn't be? There's this strange fabric on the floor, and I'm standing there, clapping and cheering like a madwoman. But after a few treats and some encouragement, she started to get the hang of it. It was like watching a toddler take their first steps, adorable and a little wobbly. Once Bella was comfortable with the runway, it was time for the outfits. I went on a little shopping spree, and let me tell you, I had the time of my life. I found a sparkly pink dress that looked like it was made for a princess, complete with a matching bow. I also couldn't resist a cute little denim jacket for those casual looks. And yes, I may have gone a bit overboard with the accessories. There were bows, collars, and even some tiny sunglasses that screamed Hollywood diva. The first fitting was hilarious. Bella was not having it. She wriggled and squirmed, trying to shake off the dress like it was a pesky fly. I couldn't help but laugh. Here I was, trying to make her into a fashion icon, and she was giving me the side eye like, "Really? You think I'm wearing this?" But after a few tries, I learned that patience is key. I let her sniff the fabrics, and I made sure to give her plenty of treats when she wore the outfits for a few moments. Gradually, she started to accept the idea of being dressed up. Now, here's where the real fun began. I decided to plan a mini dog fashion show right in my backyard. I invited a few friends and their dogs, and we set up a little audience with chairs and everything. I even made some homemade dog treats to keep the pups motivated. The day of the show, Bella was a bundle of energy. She could sense the excitement in the air, and I could hardly keep her still. When it was finally her turn to walk the runway, my heart was racing. I held my breath as she stepped onto the makeshift catwalk. And then she did the unthinkable. She strutted down the runway like she was born for it. I swear, she was channeling her inner supermodel. With her tail held high and her little dress flowing behind her, it was a sight to behold. The crowd erupted in cheers, and I couldn't help but join in, clapping and shouting her name like a proud parent at a graduation ceremony. The best part? Bella seemed to love the attention. She paused at the end of the runway, looking back at the audience with a little head tilt, as if to say, "Are you not entertained?" It was the most adorable moment, and I knew right then that all the training, the fittings, and the preparation had been worth it. But let's be real for a second. Not every dog is going to love the spotlight, and that's perfectly okay. Every pup has their own personality, and some might prefer to just be their adorable selves without the frills and fuss. The key is to make it a fun experience for both you and your dog. If they're not into it, don't force it. There are plenty of ways to celebrate your furry friend without putting them in a tutu. After the show, we had a little celebration with dog-friendly treats and some playtime. Bella was in her element, running around with her dog friends, completely oblivious to the fact that she was just the star of the show. As I watched her play, I realized that the best part of this whole experience was not just about the fashion. It was about the joy we shared. So, If you're thinking about getting your dog into the world of fashion, I say go for it. Just remember to keep it light, fun, and full of love. Whether your pup is a runway diva or a couch potato, the best accessory they can wear is your affection. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you've ever dressed up your dog, or if you're thinking about it. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those hearts full.